Welcome to the Team Engagement Podcast, where leaders of teams share their insights. We discuss 6 questions in 9 minutes because leaders know how to be concise. Let's go ahead and get started with our guest today. First question, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hello, my name is Evelina Lavrova. I am CEO of Waves World. I work with tech startups and help them with marketing, public, and investor relations.
Fantastic. Question number 2, what's the best thing about working with a team?
The best thing for me is a combination of different experience, skills, and knowledge of other team members.
Very good. You find that much easier to get things done when you can draw on those different skills. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Perfect. Question number 3, I hear from other leaders of teams that it can be a challenge to get team members engaged. Tell us your thoughts.
It depends on people. Some of them like to work independently, so they're most productive as individuals. Others are better in teamwork. As a leader, you need to understand who is who and let people work as they want for getting maximum results.
Great point, because you're right. Everybody does work a little bit differently. And so it's
Yeah.
important to understand that. You can't expect everybody to be the same. So very good. Question number 4, what other piece of advice would you offer to leaders of teams?
Sure, I can give you the next advice. So when you delegate something, let people make mistakes. It's very hard because you know what you can make it faster and better, but you can't do all tasks and solve all problems. So when I just started to work as a team leader, I used to have such problem. I tried to make all tasks and I delegated much less than I should have done. It's pretty
Mhm.
common mistake of young managers.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Delegating is often very difficult for someone new because you're right. They have the
Yeah.
same, or they have this idea of how they want it, and it's sometimes hard to let go. So,
Yeah, so it's a kind of key skill.
right. Yeah, great comment. Great piece of advice. Question number 5, what other successful leaders of teams would you like to recognize that have had a positive influence in your life?
I would recommend to maybe invite in your next podcast is Jessica Lee. She's investor of Soma Capital, head of Content Alpha and Harvard in Tech, and mentor of Techstars. Her background is really impressive.
Great. Thank you for that recommendation. I appreciate that. Last question. Tell us about your first job.
Oh, it's really funny. I used to work as a fashion store for teenagers, where I sold clothes and boots, such as Dr. Martens, Grinders, Camelot. Yeah.
So you went from clothing to the tech industry, is that right?
Yeah, but actually, I used to have experience in FMCG industry and real estate.
Oh, wow. So you've done a few different things.
Yes.
Very good. Well, Evelina, thank you so much for being on the podcast today. How can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter. My actually, it's very easy to find me, Evelina Lavrova, and on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much. This is Sean Richards with the Team Engagement Podcast, where leaders of teams share their insights. For more ideas, you can find us by going to teamengagementpodcast.com and download our engagement booster tip sheet. Again, that's teamengagementpodcast.com. Thanks for joining us today and have a great day.